It's time we brought one of Spider-Man's most underrated villains to life. Let's check out Chameleon. So I recently picked up this Dark Knight Returns Joker from McFarlane. I was going to use it for another project, but then I got this idea to use this head from the Metallo I used in yesterday's video when someone actually guessed that Metallo was going to be Chameleon. And I really like the idea of using this helmet as a more modern Chameleon, and since I needed the legs off of this body, I figured, okay, let's use the suit top and put different legs on him and then maybe give more of a combat feel. So I took these King Shazam legs. I'm liking how this looked. I wanted to change the diaper piece though, because if you could see in the last piece, the little white diaper was sticking out, so it looks better with the black underneath the jacket here. And so now we just have to prep all the top and then put the legs back together. We're also going to paint the legs black, and I'm going to want to do a blue jacket. So first thing we're going to work on is the chest piece. And what I do first is I prime it with a black primer, and then I clear coat it. And as you see here, we get a really smooth finish. I did the same exact thing with the coat jacket, but as you see here, it's a little bit glossier. I forgot that these plastics McFarlane use don't always take primer very well, so be careful when you're doing that. Next, we're looking at the legs. And the bottom half I painted black because I was going to RIT dye the rest of the leg, as you see here, but I didn't want to RIT dye the bottom half and then stain the boots. The brown just wouldn't come back the same way. And so I was going to hand paint that. That was easy enough. And so with the legs RIT dyed, cleaned off with the soap bath like I've showed in my tutorial, and put all together, this figure's looking really good. Next, we pop on the bottom half. And as you see here, this is coming together really nice. I'm really liking how this looks. Honestly, if I did a whole black suit, it would look really good. But like I said, I wanted a blue jacket, and this is looking sick. This jacket took this blue paint really well, and so the contrast of the blue jacket, the black pants, and the brown boots, this is coming together really nice. I also took the paint off of the tie and did a really light gray, and then painted up the hands from the King Shazam, so it kind of looks like he has like brass knuckles, and then the mask, which was a tricky paint because if you look at Chameleon, he's not just like a perfect gray. So I mixed it like a really light blue to kind of give it like this bluish gray tint. It's really looking really good. And so with a couple more paint touch-ups around the jacket and the knuckles and the gloves, this is coming together perfectly, and I'm pretty much content with this being the final product. It came out really, really good. There's a bunch of little details and a little paint mishaps here and there, mostly with the jacket not catching the primer. But this came together really easily, real quick actually. This was not too hard of a project, and this is just a perfect example of why I love using McFarlane for my customs, because you can just really plug and play a lot of the different pieces. We used like 3 or 4 different figures here and came up with this really unique, fun design of this Chameleon. I like the idea of Chameleon being a little bit more buff, maybe a little bit tactical, right, with the boots and the gloves. I'm just really digging this look. So let me know in the comments what you think. I want to start expanding the universe now that we're wrapping up on Sinister Six. I want to start adding some more mobsters, some even more ridiculous villains. So let me know in the comments what you think and who you want to see next.